Boop. You. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. Eh? If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man... She definitely didn't. Yeah, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I'd never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? Oh, she means Francisca. Francisca. She has such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why is that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor. So her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent, all they care about is that they win. That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy, eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely, and died for it. Oh. That's too bad. Why'd you light up Pearl? He just left, man. By the way. Yeah? What is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls? What was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? I just realized I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Huh? Pearls? Where were you? And what were you doing when the murder happened? What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me, I won't tell anyone else. I promise. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Well, I don't think that we have enough to go off of to actually do anything with what we have there. Really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder? Sorry, but with the Magatama I can unlock your Cyclops, right? Yeah. What should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is? If you would just tell me, it'd be easier for the both of us. I'm nervous. She's holding the key to this whole case, I can feel it. Speaking of keys, this one turned out to be quite important. I didn't think it would literally be the key to today's trial, though. Alright then, let's just see what we got here. As we interrogate this literal child. Pearl's alibi. Pearl? You have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess. How's that sound? Huh? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yeah? Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? The Winding Way. In the Winding Way? Huh? You got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Alright, what next? I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? I am a lawyer, you know. What was she doing in the Winding Way? This part we don't have. At least I don't think so. But I'm still kinda hurt, but Let's not. I don't want to be in the danger zone. Back to the detention center. He's in questioning. She'll be done in a little bit. Alright, 2 hours by train each time. Anything back at the offices? In case I've been out of the office most of the time, I can come back tomorrow. Alright. Another 2 hours by train. It's a nightmare. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Alright. Can we look? Ah, they're unexamined now. Piece of cloth, friend in trailer, Good ways to save money. Yeah. Okay. Let's just kinda side on the side of not caution and not examine things. The channeling chamber. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What's she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What the? Who's there? The red eyes. They force a certain attitude. No, if it isn't Mr. Right. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Yeah, thanks. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Right. Have you remembered anything about the murder? Yeah, she was outside. Now I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lada and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire— specifically naming her. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however, that is all that occurred. I was hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course, however. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright. Yes? She got scary. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry. I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, sorry about Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a little bit too far? Next question. she's being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We're not sure. Not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. Your leader has been gone the entire lifetime. Okay. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Huh? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that's 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Karain village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid... I must be imagining things, but I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Is this box here yesterday? Empty space. Blah blah blah. Okay, it's not a box. Folding screen. Blah blah blah, stuff I've already looked at yesterday. All the blood. So once again, she definitely had stuff to gain from making Maya go away. But why? Looks like there's no one here, and even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Thanks, Phoenix. You're a poet. An old urn. The ashes of a person long dead inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. It looks like it's been broken to hell. Small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here. Village. Nothing. Nothing. Back to the side room. What are we missing? Bedding's all laid out today too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Excuse me? Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Nothing. Plant. So Pearl was here in the winding way. She's already given that much up. But what was she doing there? She's also the only one I can talk to currently. So whatever it is that she's going to talk about, we have to already have it. You're in the winding way. She had the key. Feel just a little better. You're a lawyer, but you're never... I think that something happened with the urn and she was trying to fix it. Because the fact that it's all broken is, like, obvious, you know? But I don't see how to get there with what we have. Big questions. Thinking. It definitely has to be the key, right? Because what else could it be, honestly? Maybe it's not through the Magatama? I just need to, like, show her the key? About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yeah. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where'd you find this? I found it in the incinerator. Incinerator? She talking about the one in the garden. The door in it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? After the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Okay. Now we're further. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Are you going to tell my mom? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes. If she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Gotcha. Let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? Incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search then. The new mechanic of Magatama's gonna mess with me, because I'm gonna keep thinking that I need to use it when I do not. Oh, now there's... I just looked at it, and now there's stuff there. There's someone by the incinerator. Looks like they've noticed me, and are now running. Oh, hey. Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix, right? Attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like real suave. So it's my turn? Nice to see you too. So what's up? You're out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like mean, like. Just totally happy and like, totally excited to be here. Excited. Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's like the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? For example, like that urn over there. You, like, know about it? Holy shit. No human being needs to say a singular word that many times. All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery, and I say this oftentimes repeating words. Is there some sort of... oh, it's broke. Of legend... well, now we can see all these things that we couldn't see before for some reason. Is there some sort of legend connected with the urn? Like, yeah, it's the village's treasure. Huh, didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside the urn. It's... what are you talking about? Like, you know... Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, jeez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the crane channeling technique was Mystic Amy. Yeah, you don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as your spirit, like, lives in the urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Isn't that, like, totally romantic? Romantic, huh? That urn is really as important as she says. It could be a vital clue. And now we're allowed to look at things. Eenie, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's. Remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one, yeah. You should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything, because I was sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this. Like, yeah, murder thing. Yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Currying Village. No relation at all. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in the accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Psylocke. Like, what is it? Looks like I'm gonna need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Do I has? I might has. But in the meanwhile, let's look at things. There's a spirit in the urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks? Looks like something's written on it. I am, huh? Weird. Somebody put it back together wrong. Sacred head. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. Guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A little, but still. Blood. So someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found there. Get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in the murder. Yeah, but probably not a good one. This has your sister's name on it. No comments? She wants the picture. Alright. Mega time to go. We might have enough of pearls. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like whose accident? Your sister's. Oh, yeah. So like that God, I can't talk like that. Said that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Amy just asked whose accident. Which means she must have something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like you got someone in mind? Anybody else have an accident? I don't. Think so. Alright, let's go talk with Pearl. Actually, no, let's finish moving through there first. Just to make sure nothing else spawned. Makachan. You can really just tell me, Pearl. We're gonna try to pin it all on Eeny, Meeny, Miny. That one that's still alive. Eeny. You were here. I hit the wrong button. Fuck. God damn it. Don't look at me like that. Try this again. Here. Can I examine? No. So? God damn it. How do we go to, I think you dropped the base? Like it's an accident. But how do we get there? Stop hitting me, bro. There's real specific orders of operation, and I'm really bad at those. Thank God. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. She looks helpless. So, how was it? What'd you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Sorry. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose is cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but... there wasn't anyone else in that room. But the two of us went, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's what Lotta says too. Nick? Yeah? Stop it, controller. Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because it's something Mia told me. My sis? What'd she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am. Then you are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Really? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and they're really cute, and really great, and cute. I don't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, two of us, we were playing with her ball. A ball? Sounds like a dead end to me. Ball? So what about the ball? It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Riley really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball. When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. Clothing box? Yeah. Riley's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. A clothing box in the side room, huh? Yeah, it's big enough to fit Pearl. And Pearl, as we know, is able to channel. Which... scares me. Now? Hi, Lotta. Eh. Hey. Hey, wait, please, Lotta. He ran off. Lotta? Eek. I'm telling you, quit following me here. I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. Key to the ha. Pardon me. Yeah, there's a ball now. Pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. Ball. Pearl's ball. Maya said it's always kept in the clothing box. So then what's it doing on the floor? Pearl's ball. Clothing box. I wonder what's inside. Now you can fit a full person in there. What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into. Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in the clothing box. Yeah, the box got shot. It's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Clothing box added. If it's big enough to fit a grown adult, well, she can be called an adult. Seems like Phoenix is on the same wavelength, as far as what could have possibly happened. Now let's go interrogate Pearl. Oh, Mr. Nick, the person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the one with the fluffy cotton candy hair? Ah, Lotta. She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Magatama. Do I have it now? God damn it, I should have presented things to her. Oh well. We'll see how far we get. You're in the winding way. You were playing with a ball. That's right. How'd you know? Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with the ball. Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Is that ace? Urn. It's urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Korean technique sealed in here, right? Yeah. It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, huh? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, right? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? It's spelled wrong? But if we're talking about Amy... Ghosts? Who started the Kurain channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. Spelled AMI. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on the urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken the urn. And made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. This game is real specific. It's actually kind of brutal. Like, worryingly brutal. Around when Mystic Maya started a channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yeah, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so... You thought you could put them back together, and no one would notice? Yeah. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean Winding Way? Yes. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I'm pretty sure the urn was broken beforehand, wasn't it? I don't remember. I see. So about how long did it take you? Must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Mata and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm gonna get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done. And a happy resolution. Urn. Woohoo. Can we find Lotta? I think I found out everything I can, but I can't see how it all adds up. And is Eenie Meenie being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. Too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. Wish I knew a little more about Eenie, but where am I gonna find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me, is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Ah, Lotta. Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see. Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Look, I'm real dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me? Probably, eventually. I mean, come on, this isn't even the first time Maya's been in jail. I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Thank goodness I'm still... What? Nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know. Gibberish. Now then, lot of heart at your service. Huh? I'll share with y'all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks? Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you this info for free. Lotta, not taking money? Now I know this is an alien clone. If Maya isn't the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Eenie Miney? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That Granny, you and me, we were all together the whole time. So Lotta suspects Eenie. Which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eenie. Ah, you're gonna make me actually use the profile thing. I don't know if I used this once in the base, or like the first game. So this is all alien. Yeah, that's Eenie Miney, right? Yeah? I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Maybe you shouldn't have said it like that. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I heard as much. I'd also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Crane Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you some more about her? What more do you have? You just... oh, sure, why not? Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you. And it'll cost a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? Why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well... see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds... yeah. I mean, don't blame this on... never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. Hottie clinic. It doesn't sound like a hospital. But maybe it is. Yeah, never mind. I'll shut the fuck up. So this is where Eenie was hospitalized. Hi there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you here to visit a patient. Yes, are you a doctor here? Yeah, I'm Director Hottie. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. So what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Miney. Miss Eenie Miney? Yeah, her. It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Oh, Sweetums, calm down. Calm down, don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of the hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful toward their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Don't, yeah, me. Who in the world are you? Director Hottie. Nurse went off somewhere. Ah, the inhumanity, only person I can talk to. It's this guy. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yeah, treat all sorts of doctory, clinical stuff. Yeah. Doctory, clinical stuff. I don't actually know, or particularly care about the details. Yeah. What does that look for? Ah, yeah, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. You do surgeries here, right? Yeah, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yeah, it seems that way. What do you know about this eeny miny? Now you're talking. That girl, she was transferred from the general hospital. From the general hospital. To here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yeah, well, she needed surgery. Real bad. Really bad. So, what kind was it? Yeah, well, no. You see, that's something I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's in all those TV shows too, right? You seen them? Yeah. I'm never going to get him to unzip the broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's gotta be something I can show to this old coot. Well, we aren't physically carrying around the knife or the gun. Otherwise, you know? Behold the Magatama. Nothing. You want something attractive, eh? This is what I'm talking about. What do you think? Does anything grab your attention? There's no mistaking, this is nice. I like it. Might have to borrow it for a while for private research purposes. That's okay. No. Attorney badge, go. Huh? What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder. Did the attorney badge just work? Yeah, what's your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Trial's tomorrow and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yeah, actually, I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? We have to explain this to him. Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? See, actually, this clinic's... See, I'm like this place's walking dictionpedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky, smooth, hardy patients. Ugh. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Oh, anyway, You wanted to know about little little Miss Eeny Miny, right? Little Miss Eeny Miny. That girl. I remember her especially well. Really especially well. Very well. Right. Please, tell me what you know about Eeny Miny. Yeah, I'll get to that, trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? No. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound of that. A huge injury. Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright. Oh, yeah, it was an accident. An accident, they're scary, yeah? Cars, Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? She was with her sister at the time. Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers, yeah. I looked it all up, and it was terrible. Dare I even ask what's wrong with this old... No, she died like a long time ago. Right? Maybe? I don't remember. Just now you mentioned something about a big operation. Talking about Miss Eeny's operation? Yeah, Miss Eeny's. That was one heck of an accident. Yeah, her whole face was burned like a bad toast. It was bad, real bad. Was it really that bad? It's a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back to get... Oh. Picture. That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Oh. Oh dear. So see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yeah? Well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? Why what? A pretty girl like her. Bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure. Mine. Precious. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yeah. License photo added to the court record. Well, that's... really bad. It means that Eeny might be Mimi. Oh. That gets complicated. So you looked up information on Eeny's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. I read every paper that covered it at the time. Read every paper. What kind of accident was it, do you remember? Yeah, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so... obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Ah, here we go. Yeah. According to this, Miss Eeny was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? Dozing. Or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Dozing, huh? Miss Eeny fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Articles about the car accident. A new clue. I should probably look this over. Been half a year since Miss Eeny had her surgery and got better. Where'd you put them? May 24th, late last night, May 24th. Late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Eeny Miny holds interview about crash. I was, totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. And then there was this crash and, I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was, still half asleep. I opened the right door and, got out. I don't, remember anything else. If Miss Eenie Miney is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yeah, so how was that? Real help, wasn't I? Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eenie I said hi, okay? It's time for me to leave too. Yeah. Yep, time to leave. You do it, guy. You do it. Leave. It's an inner monologue. Don't be weird. Yeah, now there's more things. So how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. Yeah, but honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat, controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? A murder. That's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Eh? Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master seat, yet they've been gone for 17 years. The fuck you think happened, Phoenix? Yep. Right now, the master's this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? You know where Eenie is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So I hear the Masters has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter, huh? Turns out the old bat's Misty Faye's older sister. Why would you say you're from a branching bloodline then? Unless it's like one of the parents is different. They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway. Somehow, Granny there lost to her younger sister Misty. You see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things too. Like she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Alright. It's confirming a lot of things I was already thinking. Haven't seen you in a while. Think I have enough to finally unlock your secret. What's with that scary look on your face? Magatoma! Wow. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Ini just has two's accident. Which means... there's another thing. Do I just show a newspaper clipping too? Because that's like all the articles that we have. Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too? Can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person like had an accident? Oh. Besides, like I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. Alright, I get it. Oh. Maybe by other person, they mean... like... hers? Okay. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? This newspaper clipping that I just showed you with your name in it. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from a year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. Ah. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait, what now? That's not me. No. I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. The name Eenie Miney's, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney's here too. Like, totally? Wow, that's a scary coincidence. I'm getting like goosebumps. What? So like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? I got this license from a really scratchy guy. This is your proof? Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there, he's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, you stole this. I've gotta say, the photo looks like you. Creepy fake doctor. Now are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And the woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? You suppose the woman who do you suppose the woman who died at the accident could be? Now we're not the step ahead, where we're saying that Eenie died, and then Mimi reconstructed her face to look like Enie's. For some reason. So let's say Mimi. I believe it was your sister, Mimi. Mimi. You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when the accident occurred, making it one and the same. Eventually I'll figure out the correct flow to these things and it'll be a little bit less clunky. That said, the last bit hasn't been all that bad. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. How long is their hair? And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed from my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister. I, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke, I couldn't see anything. Oh. I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? He was totally out to get her. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Edie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be really hard to catch me, actually. I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm gonna serve you a slice of humble pie, and I hope you enjoy it. Ma'am, are you confessing? Say that again. Speak directly into my badge. No additional things, huh? You just basically confirm that you're the one that did it. Have any reaction if we present you to you? His face. I think I've seen it somewhere before. What? You're joking, right? What do you know about Mimi? Nothing. Right. Anything here? Nope. Well, what do I do now? I mean, I guess they did say that they were talking with the cops more. Maybe they're over here now? Or no one's here now. Alright. Karain village. Something's up. Stop. Stop, leave my mother alone. Ow, hey, hold on. Okay, pal? Not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you some... Gumshoe, no, put away your gun. Detective, do not upset me, Fred. Sorry, pal. Hey, look at my gun. Poor Gumshoe being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Mother. You okay, bro? This has never happened before. Pearls? Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix, anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, you must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by your side. Your stare is really piercing. Okay, okay. Kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia. So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya's found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. But what are you lying about? If memory serves, Mia had a few psych logs on of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Go forth, Magatama. Okay, I guess we'll talk first. Mia? Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Why do you think so? Really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah. Battle of wits against Mia. Yeah. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism. Amitabha. Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Korean sacred urn. About that. It usually sits in the Winding Way and has her name written on it. Yeah! Come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? The magic dead lady that often, possesses her sister without her consent or even knowledge, I feel. Just yanks her out of her body. Go forth, Magatama. Phoenix? You think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right? Yes. Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. I mean... she's a great patsy. And if they actually did it that way, A, fucking heartless. But B, yeah, good job. Is it Pearl? Are you trying to protect this person? Don't let me down like this. Okay. So you're saying it's not Pearl. And if that's the case, is it your aunt? Morgan Fay. Of course. Fuck yeah, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this. Except, you know, probably you. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside of everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Is it the burned clothes? It's a piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed your clothes. Changed your clothes. Why? I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument's too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But the blood. And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? The key was involved? I guess? Because the costume was in the incinerator along with the key. The key? The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the Center Garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way, yes, because a key inside of a sleeve definitely wouldn't fall out at the slightest provocation. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costumes she was wearing in the incinerator, and then shot her other costume with a gun. Or it was just in the box, and it caught a stray, and then they coated it in blood and put it back on her. Well, she looked completely... Huh? There's only one person who could have done that. The burning of the costume. The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Thanks. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof on this for me. But I want to know. If my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? If we're talking who, then it's either a well, no. Because if we're going with the idea that Eni is really Mimi, because Eni was driving her home because she was dosed with sleeping pills and tired and didn't want to, you know, have an accident, ironically. And then whenever she got all burnt up and had her face reconstructed, which, as I say it, it sounds fucking insane, but I used the magic Magatama to unlock magic hidden secret things from my mentor who died in the first game, but is currently possessing the body of her younger sister, who is in jail for about the 84th time. Because Maya has no luck. Let's say Eni. Because they're the one that's there. Eeny Miny. The answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Miny were in cahoots. Not cahoots. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The Bursman have to know a lot about Fane Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Unimani is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Well, to get Maya out of the way so that Pearl could take over and herself, you know, get the Prime Ranch out of the way. So we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eni. Mia doesn't have a clue either. Then, there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? Why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother, she's the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Phoenix, don't be stupid. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Man. There's an awful lot of magic. And a lot of specifications that really... They don't give me hope. Alright. Make a cut here.